Hi everyone, my name is Alexis L. Silva, and I'm an artist and curator based here in Seattle, Washington, and I'm also the Visitor Services and Events Assistant Manager here at the Wing Loop Museum of the Asian Pacific American Experience. As most of you know, the Wing has decided to close its doors for the safety of our community, but through this closure we have found new and innovative ways to take you folks inside of our walls. Today we'll be exploring one of my favorite exhibits here at the museum, Where Beauty Lies, that explores the decolonization of Western beauty standards and inspires beauty and empowerment through media and different types of community work. So let's go on in. So welcome into Where Beauty Lies. This exhibit actually is built in 5 parts in 5 different rooms, this being the first initial room. Our exhibit developer and community advisory committee asked that folks contemplate these questions while we go through. What do you see when you look into the mirror? What cultural beliefs or messages shape how you see beauty? How have media images influenced how you experience beauty? How do you personally define what's beautiful? And what it would feel like to claim and express your own sense of beauty. So keep those in mind while we go. This first initial room is to spark our curiosity on Asian Pacific American beauty. These portraits were shot by Ariza Ugolino, who took these APA folks into a room and asked them to bring in an artifact that makes them feel empowered and beautiful. And we can see these artifacts then showcased here in these boxes. And then along this wall is Cut's original series, 100 Years of Beauty. This particular series is focused on 100 years of Asian Pacific American beauty with 3 different sets and different communities highlighting different aspects of beauty in these communities. Very mesmerizing and informative to watch all at the same time. So come on, let's go on forward. We also have this wonderful wall that honors pageants and the importance of pageants. And then we kind of come on in here and we're hit with this giant forest of posters and APA representation. And we go into this room and it's focused on media and the importance of APA representation in the media. All these screens are focused on different Asian Pacific Americans either accepting awards, speaking about what it's like to be an Asian Pacific American in media. My favorite aspect of this room is actually Lucy Liu, the queen herself, accepting her Hollywood star. Fun fact, Lucy Liu was actually the first APA woman that I personally saw in media in her iconic Charlie's Angels role. Still one of my favorite movies, and we still actually love to watch it. This is one of our many interactives in our exhibit, currently down, of course, but we ask that you folks comment down below. Who's your APA idol? We'd like to know. Keep us updated. Alrighty, let's move into our next room. And this is our salon area, where we talk about the importance of the Vietnamese nail salon. Vietnamese nail salons were born from Vietnamese refugee women who were coming over and needing skills to work here. So through these skills, they opened up their own nail salons, and then through those nail salons, passed off their skills to all other family members, and through that built this entire industry that also promoted affordable nail care. One of our highlighted artists here is Audrey Sue. She built this nail line called Vây Quay that highlights her parents' old Saigon. Beautiful nail polish. It's all vegan, cruelty-free, and the colors themselves are very unique and so much more thoughtful for me compared to others. And this color is actually the color that I'm wearing right now. Yes. Alrighty, let's move on to our next room. So this is about beauty inside our heads, how we feel about ourselves, our self-reflection, and the decolonizing of beauty in ourselves. We comment on light skin privilege and colorism. We talk a little bit more about what it's like to feel inside in your own body. One of my favorite parts of this exhibit is our highlight here on Susan Liu, her play 140 Pounds. I was able to actually watch the closing of her recent play, Over 140 Pounds, where she talks about how beauty killed her mother and how it feels to now go into becoming a mother. And one of the most impactful plays I've probably seen in a very long time. Susan, if you're watching this, congratulations on the new baby. He is so adorable. Excited to see him grow, and I'm excited for your journey as a mother. Another part of this exhibit that I really enjoy is our fire pit. Now, we can't actually have real fire in here, of course, but like, it's all about symbolism. So here you go in and you think of the most negative messages that you've received as a child, growing up, being a person of color, an APA person, and we ask that you write them down and let them burn away. And fun fact, our exhibit developer, Michaela Woodward, is actually going to take these at the end of the exhibit and she will be burning them, so look out for that. And so we move into our Hall of Mirrors. This is a way for another point of reflection where we're able to kind of look at these poems and kind of like take them into ourselves as we look at ourselves through these mirrors. We're able to kind of sort of reflect, but also accept who we are. We're able to realize that this is our body, this is who we are, and we should honor that. And we should continue to promote that in ourselves and promote that for our community. And we wrap up here in just taking in on beauty on our terms. And this is the fun thing. I actually have a piece in this exhibit. This is a piece that I did in collaboration with Manyi Chow, where we're talking about the beauty of brown skin and how we must accept our brown skin that our mother had given us. So we did a sort of performative piece, and then we photographed it, and then Mun went in and embroidered on it to kind of have this sort of impalement to the piece itself. We can also see another piece here by Mari Nagaoka, who is a Japanese-American artist. All these pieces are done with ballpoint, hand done, and they include a lot of different Japanese and other Asian-American diaspora, which is amazing to see, especially when it's all hand done. And we move into here, we see some garments by Tuesday Shop, Maya Caulfield. We see some highlighted pieces of Alexa Manila, who's an amazing, beloved drag queen in our community. And then, of course, power of social media. Where would we be nowadays without social media, right? We're highlighting Flawless Kevin, amazing, funny influencer. If you haven't seen their stuff, definitely check it out. And then, of course, just kind of going in and being able to explore some other folks who are on social media and other folks' ideas of beauty through their own familial history. And then we wrap it up here with this beautiful installation by Bato, which is a local hair salon celebrating beauty and makes for a perfect selfie spot as well. With that note, we'll tie it all in, and I'll end with this note. As you folks know, the Chinatown International District is facing hardship and a lot of stigmatization. This community was the first impacted by the current situation and will have to deal with it the longest. So join us in fighting racism and xenophobia by supporting local businesses here in the neighborhood and by supporting the Wingbuk Museum's Resiliency Campaign. Our work here at the museum is all about housing stories, about honoring them and giving them legacy. So let us come together and do this work together, for together we are resilient. And with that, folks, stay home, stay clean, stay disinfected, and we'll see you soon. Alrighty, bye.